Welcome to a place that is unlike any other. A remarkable setting atop peninsular Florida's highest point. A place that is enlightening, inspiring, and enriching. A place that will elevate your mind and spirit. It's a story that began more than 75 years ago. During visits to his Florida winter home in the nearby Mountain Lake community, humanitarian Edward W. Bok often took long evening strolls to the top of Iron Mountain. It was there that he enjoyed breathtaking sunsets. Awed by the beauty, he decided to preserve the hilltop and create a sanctuary for migrating birds. And, remembering the words of his beloved grandmother, make you the world a bit better or more beautiful because you have lived in it. He was inspired. He gathered together world-renowned masters to create a sweeping landscape of lush gardens, a haven for birds and wildlife, and a majestic singing tower. Truly, an unforgettable place of beauty, serenity, and discovery. The realization of Mr. Bok's dream became a great moment in history as well. In 1929, President Calvin Coolidge, joined by a host of dignitaries and honored guests, dedicated this sanctuary. Today, it is a National Historic Landmark and Edward W. Bok's enduring gift to us all. Historic Bok Sanctuary is a place of discovery, too. Window by the Pond is a peaceful stop where you can experience a closer glimpse of plant and animal life in a Florida wetland setting. As part of your visit, also explore several hidden garden areas. These secluded spots and resting places offer experiences for the young, or simply the young at heart. Perhaps one of the most unforgettable settings is at the Exedra, a semicircular seating area that was a gift from Edward Bok's neighbors in the Mountain Lake community. Iron Mountain, upon which the Exedra and sanctuary rest, is also referred to as one of Florida's ancient islands because the surrounding lowlands were once covered by the ocean. It is from this spot where you can experience the same vistas that inspired Edward Bok. Remembering the glorious sounds of the carillons from his early childhood in Holland, Bok called upon a fellow Philadelphian and noted architect, Milton B. Medary, to create a magnificent singing tower as the centerpiece of the gardens. Like Olmsted, Medary's most famous works are also found in Washington, D.C. Crafted of coquina, marble, and ceramic tile, the stunning 205-foot Gothic Art Deco tower houses a magnificent 60-bell Taylor carillon. From the intricate carvings near its base to the imposing guardian eagles above, the designs are truly remarkable. The sculptures, designed to reflect the flora and fauna of Florida, were created by Lee Laurie, also respected for his famous sculpture of Atlas at Rockefeller Center in New York City, among many others. Adding to the historical significance are the words of the dedication by Calvin Coolidge, inscribed below the tower's sundial. Also adorning the tower are colorful, interpretive tile grills created by renowned artist J.H. Dulles Allen. The intricate ironwork of famed artist Samuel Yellen, whose work also adorns the Washington National Cathedral and other historic landmarks, adds yet another rich visual dimension. Mirrored in the reflection pool is Yellen's crowning jewel, the incomparable brass door depicting the biblical story of creation. Beyond the door is the Founder's Room. Although not open to the public, this stately room was once the private study of Edward Bok. The soaring vaulted ceiling, Yellen's ironwork fixtures, and Dulles Allen's dramatic six-pointed star of creation, which symbolizes the 6 days of creation, are just some of the many architectural treasures within. Perhaps the most enchanting experience is the distinctive music of the carillon, the first in Florida and one of the world's finest. The magnificent 60-bell carillon is housed in a chamber 40 feet tall and 35 feet wide. The bells, ranging in weight from 16 pounds to nearly 12 tons, are played by master carillonneurs who use their feet and hands to create the wonderfully unique melodies. Recitals are presented daily and complement the garden experience. As part of your visit, plan to tour the mansion and gardens of the carefully preserved Pinewood Estate. Here you'll experience the lavish winter retreat lifestyle of the early 1930s. The elegant Mediterranean Revival Mansion was once a part of the Mountain Lake community where Edward W. Bok wintered. Your tour of the estate offers you the rare chance to see architectural features and furnishings from an opulent lifestyle of the past. At historic Bok Sanctuary, conservation remains a very important part of Edward Bok's legacy. A walk along the 3/4-mile Pine Ridge Preserve Trail is a treat for nature lovers. Here you'll encounter the natural scrub habitat of the Lake Wales Ridge, and you may even chance upon an endangered gopher tortoise. As part of the sanctuary's preservation efforts, conservationists, botanists, and volunteers work year-round to preserve threatened and endangered plants found nowhere else in the world. Visit the exhibit hall just outside the theater to learn more about the unique plants and wildlife of this region, the gardens, the carillon, and Edward W. Bok's life and vision. We invite you to join us in our mission to preserve and share the sanctuary's beauty, architecture, music, art, and history. After you have experienced the sanctuary, hopefully you too will be inspired to create and share beauty in your own special way. Now it's your turn to enjoy Edward Bok's gift to us all, to experience the beauty, history, majesty, and serenity of Florida's higher place, historic Bok Sanctuary.